Hi, Miff.
Hi, Helen. How are you?
Good. I've got my cloth mask.
Oh, very good. That's nice. That's
thank you.
Stylish one.
Yeah. I ordered it a few days ago. The problem is...
Yeah. Steams up your glasses, I know.
Steams up your glasses. I mean, obviously, in our current situation, my glasses being steamed up is the
least of our problems. I know. Hey, I haven't got mine yet. I ordered some and they haven't arrived in the mail. So I'm just using these at the moment. But did you know that there's a special way that you can use these properly?
No.
I bet you never thought that you'd find that out today. Fold them in half.
Yeah.
Tie a knot around each, so close to it. So it's like that.
Yeah.
Right? And then you tie another knot on the other end. So I'm learning all these things about masks.
How are you learning this?
I know. It's like
from YouTube or?
Yeah. Someone posted it, and this is what you do. And then see how that sort of, you push that sort of back in a way. So the bits, anyway, because normally these masks are quite big on me. So if you're smaller face, this is how you do it. Oh, did I put it? Is that the wiry bit? Oh, I've got it upside down. See, I'm not that good. It takes a bit of getting used to.
But this is not the tutorial that people should be looking at.
No, go and look at a professional one. But see how that hugs your face heaps more. And then you fold these little bits in. So you kind of tuck them in like that. And it's better for you because less stuff can get in. But also can't, when you breathe, you can't see out your glasses.
I like to go for a walk in the morning, and I'm still struggling with how to do the sort of vague exercise that I do.
Oh, yeah?
With a face mask on.
Oh, you can't. I think you're allowed to not wear it if you're running or something. So pretend you've got a shuffle on, or you're just happy to wear it. Do you know how to smise?
Smise?
Yeah. I don't know if you were ever a watcher of America's Next Top Model back in the day. Tyra Banks was the host. And her big thing was with all models, because you know how they have to pout, was to smise with your eyes, smile with your eyes, which is something we've all got to work on now that we can't use our mouths to smile. I'm going to have to put put it back on, because I can't do it. I just look like I'm a bit deranged.
Tell me what you meant. Oh, yeah.
You're meant to look like, yes, you can do it. I hate you. You're smizing, Helen.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's all very well to better smize, but I'd be off the catwalk immediately, probably because I put my foot through it. See, one of the lenses is...
It's fogging. I've got another hot tip for you.
What?
Apparently you put dishwashing liquid on all your glasses. Don't wash it off. And then you rub, after a couple of minutes, you rub it with a cloth, like your proper glasses cleaning cloth. And apparently that stops the steaming. Who knew?
Well, that'd be perfect for taking a roast chicken out of the oven, because that's one of the major problems. I'm looking at the thermometer. I'm looking at the thermometer that I've stuck into the...
Stuck in the bird.
To make sure that it's cooked perfectly. And I pull it out and suddenly my glasses are fogged up and I'm standing there with a boiling hot pan with a roast chicken in it. And I can't see anything.
That's right. Dishwashing liquid, Alan. Don't wash it off though. Both sides.
Both sides?
Yeah, so inside and outside. And then you rub it a couple of minutes later with your cloth, and don't wash it off. And apparently that keeps the steam away, which is great for anyone also not able to use saunas at the moment. But when you can keep your glasses on. How good's that?
Why would you want to keep your glasses on in a sauna?
Well, it depends on what kind of sauna you go to, Alan. You might want to see who else is in the sauna. Or maybe you don't care what they look like. I'm not sure.
You sound like you're sure, man. I've never been to one of those saunas. Have you ever been? No. I'll be direct. Have you ever been to a sauna to pick up?
No, God no. There's nothing, to me, there's nothing less attractive than someone sweaty and sitting around in not many clothes that I don't know.
This
So,
is the thing, like, I
but
can't.
for some people, it's their thing. They love it.
Yeah, I just, like, being an older, hairy man, I can't imagine me sitting in a sauna. Firstly, you're sitting on wood,
True.
generally with a bare bum,
Mm.
which is just, you might as well be sitting in a Morris 1100 on the vinyl seat on a 30-degree day about to go on our family trip. I mean,
Oh,
really.
I know, and you could get a splinter in your bum too.
Exactly. And I can't even imagine, like, I've got some sort of towel draped over what I, laughingly call my private area.
The nether regions.
My nether regions, my great southern land, as I heard it. Someone once said my southern regions, and I went, "What do you mean?" They went, downstairs. And I thought, I'm confused. Is it downstairs? Is it like Antarctica?
Yeah.
As it happened, that it had been a while for them, so it was Antarctica as far as they were concerned. Apart from the fact that there were less like bases on it and planes landed, but I can't imagine.
And it would take a ship to get through with a very strong icebreaker.
Did I get flowers for Mum?
Yeah.
Last week I did, but not this week. No.
Because she just got some flowers. I just went down and collected them.
She just got flowers?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, I'll be in to check on that in a minute.
Let's just see who the secret admirer is, Alan, if it's not you.
Well, it's not me because I gave her flowers last week.
Oh, she's lucky getting flowers once a week. That's good.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, look, fair play. If she's got a secret admirer, then good on her.
Yeah. Oh, look,
So,
if he or she is giving flowers, I'm fine with that.
I'm totally fine with that. Like, I the idea of a secret admirer is so lovely.
Yes.
That, I mean, obviously I'll root them out and threaten them.
Yes.
But,
right now, though.
Yeah, but right now it's a lovely sentiment. Yeah. The idea of being in like a wooden box with a towel over your parts and it's really hot and sweaty and someone comes in and goes, I wouldn't mind a bit of that. The person who comes in and says, I wouldn't mind a bit of that, I'm suspicious of them.
Are you?
Well, as you said, like it's sweaty and nasty. And I know some people are into it, but
I'm with you.
Like,
it's not okay.
It's not okay, right?
But maybe they find it particularly arousing when they have to put the water on the hot coals. Maybe that's like a thing, a kink. I don't know. It could help with things. I'm not sure.
There are other ways you could...
Maybe it's my kink.
There are other ways you could use a ladle.
Yeah.
Like in a sexy way. Like, I see what you mean. Like one of those wooden ladles where you pour it onto the coals.
Yeah.
And it fizzes. And you're like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
But,
it's an icebreaker, isn't it?
Well, it is an icebreaker, but it's also got a sort of weird IKEA vibe to it.
Yeah, true.
Like a sort of, I don't know, like an IKEA table with a hole in the middle of it for...
And a possible IKEA hot dog at the end. Hey, now I've got you. Have I told you that I've experienced a Russian Banya in Russia? Which is
what?
It's called a Banya, which is the Russian version of a sauna.
Is that where you get hit with birch?
Get hit with sticks. I had no idea what to expect. We're in the Alps, snowy territory. I was representing Channel 10 as a cultural attaché for the Winter Olympics a few years ago, and we're in Sochi, and so we thought we'd have a Russian Banya because our Russian guide said, everyone gets these. This is totally fine. So we get there and we're all sitting around. They said, you just have to wear your bathers. I'm like, righto, I'll give it a go. And they come out with these woolen hats. They're almost like a kind of 1920s cloche hat that covers your face, basically, and your eyes. So it's this thing that and then you get called into a tin shed up the hill in the snow, tin shed with a plume of smoke coming out the top. You go inside, there's two men also wearing these hats, so you can't see their eyes. I don't know what else they were wearing, if they were nude or not, I'm not sure. It was so hot in there. And then what they do is they make you lie down on at this point I'm thinking I'm getting tortured. They make you lie down on this wooden bench, and then they proceed to hit you with bunches of sticks. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, I hadn't prepared. I didn't know what it was. And I was like, what is happening here? Why are you? And then occasionally, as a luxury, they'd pour freezing cold water onto the woolen hat so your face would cool down, because you're also covered, they cover your face with sticks as well and branches. So I did not know what was going on. It was terrifying and it was so hot, and I just went with it because what else do you do? And they're just, and they're making those noises too. I was like, oh no, what have I said yes to now? I have a habit of saying yes. But then when you're done and you're absolutely like spent, any liquid that was in your body has been just like come out. And then what they do is they put you outside in the snow, you're boiling hot, pull a bucket of water, freezing cold water all over you. So you're like, oh, and you come alive again. And then after that, they put you in what was essentially a hot cauldron that swang over an open fire. Like they were about to boil us. And I'm just going, okay, this is normal. I'm into it. This is perfectly normal. And then after that, they put you on another log and cover you from head to toe except for a tiny little hole with woolen blankets, and you just have to lie there and deal with it. Meanwhile, I'm just having post-traumatic stress disorder while I was under the blanket going, what was that? I've just been tortured. It was awesome though. Great.
How did you feel at the end?
I felt exhilarated, thankful that I didn't die, because I didn't know what I thought. I had no idea they would beat you with sticks. I just didn't know. And I thought, anything could happen in this tin shed up a hill in the Alps. I didn't know. But it was all fine. It was all fine. And it was very invigorating, shall we say. Don't know if I'd rush back and have another one, but I'd certainly feel a bit better if I was pre-warned. But yeah, because you weren't allowed to talk to each other as they came back. They're like, don't tell the other person what you just, because everyone had walk back in after they'd had it, and you were sitting there waiting there in your weird wool hat, and they'd come back in and go, like, what am I going into? And then you found out. It's just amazing. Slight torture, sauna, water torture, cauldron torture.
Have you still got the bathers with the stick marks on them?
I had to pick the sticks out for days. It's like bits of bottle brush, that kind of, yeah. It's just, it was bizarre. It was bizarre. I kind of loved it. And I feel like someone should latch on, because, everyone's into wellness now, kind and gentle wellness. I think it's time for a bit of, a bit more aggressive wellness. I'm ready for aggressive wellness.
You should start a YouTube channel, Myths Aggressive Wellness.
Aggressive wellness. I like that. That could be my thing.
I'm
looking for an angle on life.
Yeah, 30 days to aggressive wellness. Done there's 30 days of yoga.
Mm.
And so you just do Myths 30 days of aggressive wellness. And each day you just teach people to punish themselves.
Which we do anyway. So why not do it in a wellness environment?
Exactly. And you get some sort of, you're obviously the dungeon mistress.
That's
if I
right.
might use that term.
Yes.
And you get some sort of, person who you just do things to.
Mm. In a sauna, therefore wellness.
Well, yeah, I suppose so. I mean, the thing is that, oh, no, I was going to say the camera would fog up, but no, you'd put dishwashing liquid on the other side of it.
You sure would.
And so it's just like you beating people for 30 days.
Yeah, just gentle beatings. Nothing.
Was it gentle when they beat you in the tin hut with the balaclavas on?
No, and it is coming back to me. They were wearing like shorts, like short shorts and nothing else, and these hats. And they were definitely, it was like, hula, 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 hula. And then occasionally it would be like a in the cold water to cool you down. You thought, I couldn't breathe.
It sounds like a Pussy Riot gig.
It probably was. Maybe they're not even really a thing, and we were just part of someone's performance art.
So basically, you voluntarily, I mean, I think it's worth going back and just recounting this. Someone said, do a thing. You said, you're in the snow. You put your bathers on. You go into a tin shed. 2 anonymous guys in short shorts hit you with sticks. Then you get swung over a fire in a sling. Yeah.
We didn't know any of that though. So each step was like going into new levels of what on earth could get worse. They didn't tell us a thing. And I think at where we were staying, we couldn't look it up on the internet because there was no reception. So we didn't really know what we were in for.
What would you search?
Banya, I guess. Russian Banya.
Yeah. There's bound to be some sort of video.
There will be. I'm going to look one up and see if there is any. And
who organised this?
Not
Channel 10.
Our guide. No, we had a day off, and we had a guide who took us to one that was recommended. But the more I think about it now, it might have been just a bit of performance.
I love that this one that was recommended. Imagine the ones that aren't recommended. Imagine the ones with 1 star on the internet. Reviews.
That's right.
Like just guys with no shorts on hitting you with God knows what.
That's someone's fantasy for sure.
And this is the thing. I mean, I suppose one of the things about the internet is it's allowed everyone to go, I'm not the only one that likes this thing. I'm not the only one that likes soy ginger drumsticks. Chicken drumsticks inserted into parts of meat. As an example, like, I don't know why that came to me, but like as an example of a thing.
You can find someone else who's into that thing.
And then this is the thing, like you might feel really bad about yourself because this is what you're into, and you find someone else on the internet who's into it and you go, oh, well, at least I'm not alone. Now, I'm not saying insert soy ginger marinated chicken drumsticks into yourself. I can't endorse that.
But if you need to find your friends, find them.
At least cook them.
Yes, yeah, on a cauldron over a fire.
That is one of the greatest things I've ever heard. And it's it was great even before the swinging over a fire. It
was like those cartoons, where they boil people, and that was people who were, you'd see cartoons about cannibals. That's how they'd boil them. And so as I'm climbing up the steps to get into this cauldron, I was like, oh, it's over. I'm dying now. But it was actually quite lovely and relaxing.
I love that you got into the cauldron, because my image when you were describing it the first time was that they basically just hooked you up and the next thing you were swinging over a thing. But no,
you chose to get into the cauldron
of your own volition.
Yeah
You got into a cauldron
with a fire, like not like some sort of heater, or it was outside. It was an open fire on the ground with a cauldron swinging above it.
You don't speak Russian, do you?
No.
Was there a lot of English being spoken?
None. That they just sort of pushed you around because we couldn't communicate. So
They communicated through the medium of hitting you.
of twigs, yeah. Yeah. Seriously though, give it a go. It was actually one of the most invigorating things I've ever experienced. I don't know why we don't have it here. I think we need to. That's what I'm going to do. I've been looking for a thing. I'm going to start a Banya.
Can I suggest that you don't describe it the way you described it to me?
Okay.
Because A, it gives it away, and B, I think you would get the wrong clientele.
Oh yeah, that's true.
If you said, we're going to put a woolen hat on you and you're going to go into a tin shed and men in tiny shorts are going to hit you with twigs and then you're going to get into a cauldron.
It sounds like a Friday night for some people. A good Friday night.
Actually, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah. Yeah. Friday night Banya with Myth.
But it's got a ring to it.
It really does have a ring to it. And you would, I mean, you'd be a silent partner, surely, because you wouldn't want to, like, well, maybe you could be one of the people who.
Well, yeah, you could hit people with the twigs. That'd be fun.
I wonder if there's special sorts of twigs.
I imagine they would have. It was so hot, I imagine they're quite aromatic, whatever it was. So it would have some sort of, you know.
I don't know a lot about aromatic twigs.
Natural. It'd be like a eucalypt.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I'll look it up. I'll see what sort of twigs.
Do it out in the bush.
Yeah.
And just hit people with eucalypts.
Eucalypts. Exactly.
I mean, you want to remove the koalas first because that would be an unexpected surprise.
That's true.
For both koala and hittee.
Yeah.
You're hitting someone with a eucalypt and suddenly there's just koala on them.
I know. Well, yeah, that'd be kind of cute.
While you're looking it up, on native fauna,
yeah,
we were camping one time in the lower Glenelg River area, and which sounds like a euphemism. And my daughter was holding on to a sausage which she was about to eat, and a kookaburra swooped down and grabbed the sausage out of her hand.
No.
Yep.
Took a whole snag.
The whole snag. There was a bunch of them, and I don't know what a bunch of kookaburras is called. It's probably called a...
Cockle.
A cockle?
I don't know. I just made that up.
Yep, I like that. A giggle.
A giggle. Oh. A hoot.
You know, it's a parliament of owls.
Yes, it is. I think you're right.
Yep, that's a collective noun.
Yeah.
Exaltation of larks. That's one of my favourites. Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love that.
A wank of actors. Now, that's not official.
No, but I like it. We can adopt that as official.
Many years ago, that's what we came up with when I was a young actor coming up. We decided that the collective noun for us would have to be a wank.
I just love it.
A
wank of actors.
Yeah. A insecurity of comedians. And yeah, look,
you could go on all night. I love it.
Yeah, you could go on all night. But yeah, so this kookaburra swooped down. There was a bunch of them in a tree. And it swooped down and grabbed the sausage, and off it went.
Off it went.
It was one of those things where it happened and you went, wait a minute, did that just happen? And, you know, I didn't know that kookaburras liked sausages.
They love a bit of meat, apparently.
Right, I didn't know this. I thought they were...
Would you have just guzzled that straight down? Because that would have been hot for a bird.
Oh, no, it had cooled down because, you know, a young child...
Did she cry when she lost her sausage?
Yeah.
I would have cried because, you know, you wait for that.
She was a bit shocked.
Yeah.
And then suddenly went, oh, wow, that happened. And then got distressed.
Yeah. And they've
It
got
sounds a bit
really
like your Banya journey, where, you know, put on your bathers, you walk up to a tin shed, you get hit, you come out, and suddenly you go, wait a minute, some guys in balaclavas just hit me. Oh, now I'm in a cauldron.
Yeah, and I was fine with that.
Where's my sausage gone?
Oh.
There's a television show.
Where's my sausage gone?
Where's my sausage gone? I mean, look, if Married at First Sight can be a thing, is that the name? That's the name.
Yes.
Then where's my sausage gone? Surely.
Channel 9 would be all over that. They would love it.
Wouldn't they? I mean, I think all the channels would love Where's My Sausage Gone?
Yeah, it's got a great title. I'm in already.
Exactly.
I don't even care where your sausage is gone. I just want to know where it is.
Imagine just people just like turning around and going, oh, where's my sausage gone?
I'm here for that.
And heavily tattooed guys walking, you know, down paths scattered with sausages.
Where's my sausage gone?
Where's my sausage gone?
Which
is my sausage?
You can start that show. I'll start a Banya. We've got careers post-COVID.
I think we have to.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we'd need, you know.
We're an ideas factory here, aren't we?
We are an ideas factory.
Yeah. We're like the multifunction polis. Do you remember that was supposed to come into fruition in the 80s in Adelaide? They were going to have an ideas city. It was called a multifunction polis.
A multifunction polis?
I don't know why I remember that, but it was all designed to be a place of ideas, and it never happened. I don't know why, maybe because the name confused everybody, but we could be the 2020 multifunction polis.
Polis is a word you don't hear very often.
I don't even know what it means. What does it mean?
I presume it means a group of people, because the polity is like when you talk about the polity, it's people, I believe, who can vote.
Yeah.
Very old word. But polis.
Yeah, multifunction polis.
It sounds like a
city. It means city.
Greek.
Greek word for
city, right.
Here we go. The multifunction polis was a controversial scheme for a planned community in Australia, proposed in 1987 and abandoned in 1998. Oh, they tried.
So it just means city.
City of dreams, multifunction polis.
City of dreams.
City of dreams and ideas.
Oh,
An attempt to blend work and lifestyle. That's what we're doing at the moment, aren't we, with COVID?
Yeah. My idea that it was a vibrator was completely off track.
That could work too. That's another good idea.
That's the merch for Where's My Sausage?
Where's my sausage? Yeah.
Is the multifunction polis.
City of dreams.
The city of dreams. And it's a vibrator that's shaped a bit like Adelaide.
Oh, yeah.
No, that wouldn't work.
No, it wouldn't.
No, imagine that. Imagine saying, I'm going to get myself off with this tiny model of Adelaide that goes, how have we got here?
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know how multifunction polis came back in. But it was a city of ideas, you know, back when we had optimism about ideas in the future and all of that stuff.
We should still have optimism about ideas in the future.
I agree. We haven't got any at the moment, but we'll get back to it.
We haven't got any, but I mean, the thing is,
we have got ideas, obviously. Great ideas, brilliant ideas, everyone.
No, I mean, obviously
someone's banging down my door for them right now.
Yeah, obviously the Adelaide-shaped vibrator is, I think we can just draw a line through that.
Yeah.
In the notebook of ideas that are good.
No, that one's out.
It's a very small market.
And
I mean, which part of Adelaide would you shape it like?
Glenelg, yeah, just along the coast. Yeah, Glenelg. Or maybe Magic Mountain. which is
The
no longer.
vibrator of churches. That's what you call it, like a church.
That's a specific market, but I'm sure it exists.
You'd have to choose very carefully who you gave that to. If it was a gift, like if you bought it for yourself, like obviously but if you gifted it to someone who you were in an intimate relationship with, you would have to be very careful when you gave it to them. And they said, "What is this?" And you go, "It's a church-shaped vibrator."
Again, someone might be into that.
Oh, no.
I'm not here to judge.
No
I'm just here to sell product.
No doubt that they're into it. How did this start? Like, one of the things that I'm fascinated by is, and I mean, this is just a function of conversation as well, is if you think about conversations and you think about where they started and where they end up, it's a wonderful expression of how we can communicate, like how ideas just tumble into each other.
And why communication is important, because quite often you'll sit there in your own head and your mind won't go to places unless other people can throw different ideas at you. And it's great.
Exactly.
And look, you know, our ideas, we've put a line through a couple of them, but they'll go far. I firmly believe this. I'm already working on proposals.
I'm just wondering, I mean, the thing about the church-shaped vibrator is now, I mean, maybe it would have to be denominational. Protestants would maybe...
That's marketing angle.
To get off with a Catholic-shaped one.
How would you tell the difference?
It would be what it was called.
Okay. Or would the Catholic one look more expensive because they've got more money?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is difficult to tell. I mean, the thing is that do you want the cross on the top of it? I think that it might not work. No.
That's out.
But I mean, the thing is that they're shaped like that. So, I mean, that's not a bad start. Whereas, like, for instance, Russian Orthodox or Greek Orthodox, like that.
The dome.
With the cupolas.
Look, you could make them to... I was going to say to fit. Putting a line through that.
Let's put a line. Yeah, let's just forget.
Yeah.
Well, we can't because we've said it out loud now.
Yeah.
So let's just imagine that we're not going to get into the vibrator business.
Yeah. But we are in the multifunction polis business of creating a city of dreams. Dream. No dream too big or small, Alan. No dream.
No dream too big or small. And that brings us back to vibrator. So, Myth, I can't see a better conclusion.
I love it. I'm happy.
Than the multifunction polis.
Yeah, join us in our commune soon. The Ideas Factory. Yeah.
Basically, you just go down Rundle Street and we hit you with twigs. You're in your bathers. Well, actually, Hindley Street would be better for that.
Well, the twigs would be more acceptable. The hitting the twigs would be more acceptable.
There's probably a strip club called the Twigs.
Oh, probably.
On Hindley Street. I don't know. I haven't been there for a while, but I presume.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the site of Miss Nude Australia.
Is it?
We were staying near there one time, and I remember going for a walk to buy coffee early in the morning.
Yeah.
And there was a big sign over one of the clubs that said, "The home of Miss Nude Australia."
Oh, the home.
Yeah. So
Adelaide, where all great things are born, including the Mall's balls. On that note, good night and goodbye. I'll see myself out.
Drop the mic.
Yeah.
I'll see myself out. I like that. Okay.
All right. Nice to talk to you. Glad you're
Yeah.
okay.
Oh no, I'm totally fine. Who knows what sort of lockdown we'll be in next time we speak.
Yeah. All right. Mwah.
See you, babe.